Howdy folks, I've got another kit for you today. This monster is a self-propelled gun, which is an artillery piece that the Germans had. It's designed to break through long-term defences and stuff. 60-inch barrel, known as Karl-Gerät. They made 7 of these machines, only 6 of them saw action. Adam is another name for one of the guns, but this is the Karl one. It's 135 scale. It's done by Dragon. The shells they fire weighs 6 tons. This artillery piece weighs anywhere from 24 tons to 26 tons machine. So it's an absolute monster. On this side of the box we have 2 pictures of the model complete. You can do the grey version, which is on the front, or you can do a camouflage one. I prefer camouflage stuff than the basic German grey, because I think German grey is just boring. You do get a metal shell, and that is as a human. So the size of the shell to a human, say a 6-foot human, the shell is going to be 8 feet or more. Like I mentioned before, it weighs about 2 tons, I think it was, they mentioned when I looked at a video on this. And it has a range of about 6 miles. This is a 10th anniversary. I presume this is to do with the company, I'm not quite sure. There's another picture of the kit. Unfortunately it's upside down. We have, it's 2003 this kit come out, so it's a little bit there now. I don't see a kit number, but let's take a look what we get in the box. So let's take a look what we get in the box. The box has a giant sleeve. The front and the back of the box is the same. This comes in a white box. Comes out as a lidded box. You get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bags of sprues, the hole and decals. We'll take a look at this. We'll put this on the floor. Also I'm trying a new camera angle, so we'll check it out. Hopefully it's a little bit better. There's my scissors. So we have this giant piece, side skirts of the artillery piece. We've got part of the main gun. This is another part of the gun. This could be the breech, I'm not quite sure. Exhaust pieces. There's like a boarding ladder to climb up on the side of it. There's like side pieces. Never built a Dragon kit before. I've heard mixed reviews about them. People like them, and the instructions can be a little bit difficult to understand. We have this piece. Looks like main structural part, probably for the gun. Small handles. Not sure what those pieces are. This looks like all structural ladders, railings down the bottom. detail on this kit is really good. You've got rivets, massive bolts. There's those pieces. So that's that sprue. This sprue is exactly the same, so you get 2 of those. Probably be for the left and right side of the artillery piece. We have this sprue as well. Has the rotating handles here and here. I'm not sure what this is. These could be, don't know actually, I don't know what they are. These could be pistons, I really don't know. Structural parts. I have to look in instructions to find out what a lot of this is. I do want to get a German support vehicle to go with this. This looks like the engine deck. This is probably the main structure of the artillery piece. More structural parts probably. There's probably more structural. Don't know, awful lot. The detail on the inside of the crane has the rivets and stuff like that, so that's really nice. And we get a bag here of wheels and tracks. Tracks are all plastic, which is a nice bonus. So that they're crappy rubber tracks you can get. We have 2 of these, which contains your tracks and some road wheels. So these pieces are all attached as one long piece, and then you've got individual links, so it would help with the bend and sag and whatever. The ejection pins are on the inside, but you're not going to see them because they'll be on the, facing towards the artillery piece, so you're not going to see any of those pins. Road wheels look really, really good. Plain road wheels. There's 2 of these sprues. Contains the drive sprockets and drive wheels and idler wheels. Again, large amount of tracks, individual links, road wheels, plain road wheels, road wheels. These are probably the sprocketed ones for the drive, and idler wheels. We get this one cast piece of moulding, which is the whole entire lower bathtub hull of the artillery piece. I was going to keep calling it a tank when it's not, an artillery piece. And here you get some springs and some brass tube for probably something to do with the gun. I'm not going to take those out, I'm going to leave them in the bag because I end up losing them otherwise. And a couple of decal markings. Like I mentioned, this is the Karl version of the artillery piece. There we get this giant sprue, which is the upper deck, and some side pieces. These scissors are crap, I have to get some new ones. So we got this giant sprue, contains the upper deck, side skirts and back or front of the piece probably. Actually, there could be walkways, actually, come to think of it, because it looks like it's got the anti-slip texture on it. It's, you can hear it when I scratch my nail on it, and it's all raised and rivets, which is really, really nice. The upper walkway has got some anti-skid or diamond plating texture. So there's that giant piece, really, really detailed. Junction pins on the inside. You're not going to see those because, like I say, that's the top. So technically, this piece will go on there, and that would be kind of how it would look. In this bag, you do get a heavy cast or done on a lathe piece of metal, which is the one of the shells will go to this gun. Solid metal, which is a nice touch. Yeah, nice piece. So as I say, the human will be about this big. So this shell would probably be about 8 foot tall, probably in real life. The impact, they say, is like equivalent of a bomb. We get the instruction manual. The instructions is the box art, all your sprues, and what you get in the kit. It's a pull-out page. Colour call-outs by Mr. Hobby. You start off with idler wheels, road wheels, 12 idler wheels, 22 road wheels, bathtub hole, back and front, sporting ladders, your tools going on, doing all your wheels, idler wheels, doing your tracks. It doesn't say, unfortunately, how many links you need. Side skirts on top of your main hull, exhaust system going in, then it's the structural part of the artillery piece. Putting your main gun together, or artillery gun, and the breech, dropping that down on the top of the upper deck. Sorry, tell a lie, that's completely wrong. Need to go to this step, sorry. We should be side skirts again. More small parts around the breech and structural parts. And it's 13, which is putting the gun together, sorry. More of the gun. That's the breech, main gun, and then it's number 18, which is the gun, and then dropping everything on top of the bathtub hole. My mistake. And the colour call outs. Colour call out H70, which is H70 here. So this grey one they're calling out for is RML2. It's like a lightish grey. Or the camouflage one, H66, which is asking for sand brown. H47 is red brown. which is the actually the base colour or primer colour, and H80 is actually khaki green. That's the colours they're calling out for. I'm not quite sure if that actually is the right shade. I'm sure it would actually be Dunkelbraun, which is this colour. I would have to check my references. I think this is too dark. Or if it's not that one, it'd be this one, which is sand yellow, which is a little bit lighter. I'd say I still think that's too dark. So there you go, guys. There's my super heavy artillery piece or self-propelled gun from Germans, 60cm Karl-Gerät artillery piece. 148, no, not 148, 130, 135th scale, sorry, by Dragon. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you later.